Evening. Again, I want to welcome everybody who's joining us live. Everyone who's joining us on social media, watching the recorded videos. Super awesome. Wonderful to have all of you here. And just want to again say, it's a wonderful, wonderful Friday evening. Very happy that some people are taking the time out to actually spend time and watch this webinar. Very, very important webinar, I think. I hope it's going to add a lot of value to you guys. And to put things into context, let me just share my screen and just get straight to my mind map, right? So today we're going to talk about uh, you know something very, very interesting, something that we've been working on for a while. I hope everything's audible. Can somebody in the audience just tell me, all okay? uh, I hope everyone can see my screen. All right, thank you. uh, Today we're doing something quite interesting, where slightly different from the previous weeks. I think some of you may have joined us, uh, had a look at some of the webinars, had a look at some of our offerings. But today we're going to share something pretty intense, right? So there's going to be a lot of conceptual as well as strategic and tactical kind of information that I want to share with all of you. So let's firstly, again, I would like to thank everyone, right? So really wonderful that people have taken the time on a Friday evening. So much appreciate that. And what are you going to get from this conversation, right? So uh, today we live in very, very interesting times. A lot of people want to start up, want to do want to be entrepreneurs, do business. But at the same time, we live in very, very uncertain kind of economy. There are a lot of job cuts. The opportunities seem very less. There are wars all over the place. So I think what we want to have at the end of this session is to give you a foolproof or a bulletproof platform where you can actually go and pursue your dreams, your entrepreneurial and your startup goals. uh, so at the end of it, hopefully you will have the knowledge and also the tools required to actually walk that journey. So quickly, it's going to be about maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes. For those who may find this interesting, you can take notes. Though this is not like a teacher student conversation. This is just a casual, a little bit more than casual, probably a serious conversation, right? So feel free to comment in the comment box, and also share this around, right? So of course, there will be a lot of questions that one may have, during the course of the presentation. But I suggest that we take the questions at the end, simply because we want to maintain some flow, right? We want to have some kind of a build up in the presentation, and also that the other viewers may not waste their time, in case the question is not that important to them. So that's quickly about the context. And coming to what we do, who we are. We are Vidphone. I think a lot of people who have been following us, supporting us. Again, thanks a lot to all you guys. And yes, we are in the video conferencing and the webinar space, or that's what we have been doing. Our expertise over 8 years around, has been around video. Uh, the entire market, this industry, the video conferencing and the video meetings industry, going by which report or which publication you may read, the total market, the total, what we can call total market size, is in the range of 10 to 30 billion dollars, globally. Uh, Again, none of us were really on video and video chats, video meetings, webinars before the pandemic so much. Once in a while, an occasional Skype call or maybe a emo app, but since 2020 we have seen this industry explode, right? And we have kind of been at the center or the eye of the hurricane, ever since we launched India's first video chat app back in 2016, right through 2020 and now to 2024. There's been an amazing growth. And what's amazing, or even more unbelievable, is what's actually ahead, and what's a sign of things to come. And going by certain publications, and again, all of this is public information. You can check it online. The video commerce industry, right? We're not talking just about communications. We're talking about commerce. Is projected to be a $2.7 trillion economy in the next few years. $2.7 trillion. Like when you look at the GDP of India is give or take $3 trillion. And what we are talking about is that in the next few years, there's going to be this whole new parallel marketplace or this entire economy, which we call the hybrid economy, that's actually going to unleash. And, my whole objective of being here is not only that we are in this space and we run the business and we build products and we talk to customers, but more importantly, it's how do we as a company involve everybody who's watching, uh, be it college student, be it somebody who's finished a few years in the workplace, working somewhere and starting a company, or maybe a homemaker, or maybe an ex veteran from the army who wants a second lease, or wants something stable uh, going on. I feel that it's a responsibility that we have to kind of tell you about what the opportunity is all about. And absolutely staggering, $2.7 trillion market. And what's most surprising is that till today, there is absolutely no platform that has, that's kind of making some big inroads right here in this market. And we felt that just thanks to all the things that we have learned and our conversations with our peers, with our customers, and others, uh, I feel it's very important that we actually brought this out, into the open. So super excited, and I want to welcome all of you into this brand new world, as it were, a brand new hybrid world. Uh, it's going to be amazing. And do we have all the answers right now? Probably not. But what I like to kind of talk about is, are we asking the right questions? If we are asking the right questions, I'm pretty sure that we will, get the right answers. So our job here as company builders, as product builders, as people who love what we do, is many times to kind of ask the right questions and start, seeking the answer. And it's not that we come in here as experts. Of course, we have expertise in certain domains, but nobody is an expert on the future. So it's very, very important that we have a platform that people can easily use, and actually tap into this very, very massive market that's coming up, right? So before we go more, I just want to take everyone's permission. Let me just introduce myself, and a little bit about what I do. My name is Jagat, and I'm the founder and CEO here at Vidphone, which I run with my co-founder and co-founder Akhil, also Ayushri, who's also part of our team. Uh, we're I would say one of India's only real video platforms, video companies. Uh, we raised a bunch of money from both private investors, uh, and as well as government grants, be it the government of Karnataka, the government of we have the STPI, which is part of the government of India as shareholders, and our journey, as has been something that is very unique to a startup. But I would like to say that it's been an amazing ride so far, and I just hope that we're just getting warmed up for the future. So, apart from my work at Vidphone and our other projects and verticals, uh, I love playing cricket. I play guitars as well, and when I do get time, I try and get some golf. So that's a little bit about me. And coming to what the mission is here, many times it's difficult to kind of be very uh, you know flamboyant or audacious in what we are trying to do. But you know from where we look at things, I think in being in a country like India, surrounded by 500 million odd people below 25 years old, and looking at the kind of mobile penetration, we should be audacious enough to say that the mission here really is to help people earn a crore a year. uh, doing certain things here, which is mainly to do with video commerce. And that's really the mission. The mission is to unlock this whole new economy, and also to enable uh, millions of partners and affiliates who can also build their careers here, and also lead this whole video commerce revolution. Uh, that's a little bit about me. And let me again say that the next few minutes in this presentation, if you're not serious about this, what we are doing, and about your role here, I would suggest, like, there is no point wasting time. There are a lot of good ways to enjoy your Friday evening. But for those who are serious, for those who believe that there is something amazing that lies ahead, I promise you that this one's going to be amazing, right? So let me just cut straight into the meat of this presentation, of this mind map, right? And I want to talk about 3 secrets of success. Uh, and again, when I mean success here, I don't want to limit it only to, let's say, work or your professional or your financial life, but more importantly, uh, it is what we define as the hybrid lifestyle, right? Now, this hybrid lifestyle is a concept where I believe that people are successful if they are doing well, at a level that they can grade themselves in 4 main aspects of their life: their health, their work, their activities, and their relationships. And at Vidphone, our goal is not just to be another app out there, like the thousands and thousands of apps out there. We're not here to come and waste your time as you keep endlessly scrolling away videos. The aim here is really to build a product, or to build a technology that helps people lead better lifestyles. And over the course of this presentation, and in your journey with the app, I think you will discover how all of these 4 main kind of pillars of your life: your health, your work, your activities, and your relationships, how there is progress in all of these pillars. So the very first secret is something that uh, it's one of my favorite things, favorite quotes. It says, knowledge is power. Now, the moment I say power, the first thought that may come is somebody very rich, or a politician, or somebody who's very well, who's kind of in these areas. But the fact is that for a long, long time, and even today and forever, true power lies in knowledge. There's a quote by the person, the author of The Lord of the Rings, who says that, J.R.R. Tolkien, who says, all those who wander are not lost. Now, why am I saying this? Knowledge is to be seeked. We are constant seekers. But I would like to add to Tolkien's quote and say that all those who wander are not lost, but they will be delayed in reaching the destination. So, do you have the right knowledge to actually get to where you want to go in the shortest and the fastest and the most optimum kind of path? What is your chosen SME? Today, every second person calls himself an influencer or herself an influencer. Now, while that's a wonderful thing that people like to influence others, I think what's very important is, what is actually your subject matter expertise before you use that influencing power? And in most cases, today, we will find that there is a kind of, there's a very superficial understanding of many topics and subjects. So your first, I think, goal is to kind of define what is that subject that you want expertise over. The second is that there is no use of knowledge only if it is in a book. If we are not able to implement that knowledge into some actions, certain doing activities, I don't think that knowledge actually will be useful or settle in well. Experiential learning, we call it many times. So there's a period where we are learning, then there is a period where we are doing, and then we again learn based on that doing, and then it's a kind of wonderful cycle there. So it's not enough to just read books, watch videos. What's more important is to actually take those steps. And most important, and most of the times, doing something worthwhile requires massive action. It's not just a little bit of work here and there. Again, provided somebody is serious about this, it requires massive action. So most important things here are, one is to learn, and then to implement those learnings, and then to learn from what has actually been acted upon. What happens once you get there? Raise the bar. One of the beautiful things about golf is that you don't play against anybody else. It's you against the golf course. And you basically play against par. And that's a beautiful way to live life. Many times, especially in today's day and age, with the media frenzy and all of the glamour and the kind of glamorification, I can call it, of startups and all of this stuff, it's very easy to get caught up with unnecessary so-called goals and targets and outcomes. One of the most beautiful ways to live life is to live this life of constant improvement, is to play against yourself. But again, make sure that this person that you're playing against, who is yourself, is actually good at playing. So constantly raise the bar. I think this is the essence of knowledge is power. The moment we are able to do this, I'm pretty sure that the next steps start unfolding automatically. Now, the second secret today: your network is your net worth. People may have heard this quote before. And my experience over nearly 2 decades in the workforce is that this is actually true. Man, by nature, humans, we are social animals. No matter how much we try to cut ourselves off from a lot of the interactions by being on the phone most of the time, or staying at home, etc., and forced by the pandemic, kind of it brought a lifestyle shift to many people. The fact is that together we are stronger. And when I mean network, many people may think, hey, Jagat, I have 5,000 followers on my Instagram, or whatever may that number be. The point is that today these social platforms are not that social anymore. They're all algorithmically driven feed where you really don't build good relationships with those connections. And when it comes to a business perspective, when it comes to video commerce, we move from networking to prospecting. Prospecting for customers, for partners, for teammates, for investors, for vendors, for affiliates. So networking is like a gateway, and it opens up into all of these other more specific kind of relationships that we can build with these with the networks. So ask yourself a simple question: how many new friends have you made in the past 1 year? That would kind of sum up a lot of why this is important. We need methods to constantly improve our network. The third, and again, I would say one of my favorites here, is that software is your next startup. Yes, you read that, absolutely right. It's high time that people have a platform where, if they have the commitment, they have the intention, they have the discipline, they are prepared to do what it takes, you should be able to run your business almost independently, with all the functions of a startup or a business taken care by the software. Wouldn't that be amazing? It's like it's like the co-founder or the business team that probably you never thought you would have. And the best thing is that, of course, it's all on software. The most important thing about this is one, that we need to be able to offer something that the market needs. One of the most common reasons for companies or startups to wind down, or to wind up, or to kind of fail, is that they're building a product or a solution that nobody wants. One of the beautiful things about video commerce is that it is the most exciting opportunity of this decade. Some may say AI, but I would say they're living in an artificial world as well, not just the artificial intelligence. Video is a bigger and a much more important technology than the current state of LLM-driven AI. So the number one thing is that let's get ready to address a big market need. The second is that this software should be able to generate demand. You should be able to generate demand and to convert the leads into the customers in one place. This is pretty much what companies do. And the most amazing thing about having a software as your next startup is that you can live a pretty absolute life. Your motto can just be better than yesterday every day. And once you start doing that, the next objective that this software must solve for you is to be able to scale and sustain your business. So just summing up the 3 important secrets for success today. Knowledge is power. Your network is your net worth. And software is your next startup. So if you feel that this is something that's exciting, that interests you, and if you feel that there is a lot more to learn, of course, you would be interested in the next part of what we're going to talk about. The second question I have for you is that, are you somebody who does not like regrets? This is the biggest opportunity this decade, or even probably the next decade, once this goes on, we'll see. $2.7 trillion to be created. Where are you fitting into that? Regret minimalization is something that Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon, said that, when you're about to die, what are those regrets that you will have in your life? And one of the important things in life is to minimize those regrets. So if you would regret not doing something amazing, not joining a team that completely is committed, and cashing on an opportunity that many people outside of this webinar do not know about. If regret minimalization is for you, then we have something amazing for you. And that's why we built VidPhone. So what is VidPhone? VidPhone is the world's first video super app. Let me just quickly run you through some of the features and the screens. I obviously won't take too much time. Maybe we do a detailed demo sometime, but this is what the homepage looks like, vidphone.me. And you bet it's yours. The whole idea here is, how can anybody plug into a system, work in the areas of their interest, work with people that they like and they respect, and comfortably earn an income that is kind of proportional to the kind of work that they're putting in. This is our website. You can go and take a look at all of the wonderful features out here. We have a whole bunch of tools. Say goodbye to just like video conferencing and video meetings and webinars. Today, we give you at least 9 products in one product, where you can do probably 30 different things. That is what VidPhone is about. You can, of course, take your time. You can scroll through the website, look at all the wonderful things, the wonderful community that's, been part of our journey, some amazing founders, some amazing ecosystem enablers, and of course, an all-in-one platform. So let me just show you the dashboard. This is what the dashboard looks like. It's got a big facelift over the past few weeks. Kudos to Akhil and Ayushri, the team just building out something amazing. Just look at how wonderful this looks. This is the dashboard of the future. This is all you need to start, run, and grow your business online. So very, very quickly, you have a bunch of features here, all of your meetings, your webinars. You have all of your data, some of your statistics, analytics. We also have a pretty cool dark and light mode going on here. So feel free to kind of choose what you like. With phone, we have your entire network on one screen. And the beauty of VidPhone is that your data is secure with us. We are not a data selling company. We have nothing to do with that. So anything that you put up is secure with us, and it's all used to help you actually monetize your own data before somebody else does. I have just one contact here because this is the company account. My personal account has thousands of them. So the network tab has all of your leads, your contacts, your customers, your affiliates, and of course your team. So all of the people that matter in your journey, in whatever different relationship that you may have with them, you have one place now to have all the people who matter. Next, we go to marketing. What is business without marketing and sales? And at the heart of every marketing department are campaigns. Now with VidPhone, we give you the most amazing options around video campaigns. Say goodbye to recorded videos and 99 rupee webinars. That's for people on YouTube. With VidPhone, you can do the most amazing campaigns, live stream campaigns. You could do live selling of offers, product reviews. You could do pretty much any kind of campaign that you may want. You can have group video calls with your core customers or core prospects, like a video sales room. We have a wonderful video messaging feature where we have basically a video sequence that you can send to nurture clients, video contests and challenges, video ads and sponsored content, interactive videos, tutorials, and how-tos. The list is endless, the kind of campaigns that you can do with VidPhone. And the best thing is that you can optimize the kind of campaign type based on the objective of your campaign. If you're a starter brand just getting started, it may not be the best thing to start, hard selling to your audience on day one. You may want to build the brand, build the community, add value first, and gain the trust of your audience. And then, of course, if you do a product launch, you're having a brand new product launch, and you can actually promote that. You can have seasonal promotions. You can have also, focus on conversions for sales. So VidPhone campaigns give you the most wide variety of campaign types, objectives that you can actually use in an authentic way to build your customer base. We can also customize offers. You can have offers that your customers can buy or the affiliates can promote for wonderful payouts. What better way than collaborating with well-wishers and partners? VidPhone also has, we also have a video library here. You can add in certain recorded videos and other collateral that may be useful for your affiliates or for your customers to be able to actually, engage and buy with your brand. A video CRM, this is in the sales. Video CRM, the world's first video first CRM. After the pandemic, something changed big time, right? The olden days, the word CRM, you would go to an event somewhere, pick up a bunch of cards, come back to the office and kind of type them into your CRM at the contacts. But today, it's a webinar first funnel. And the video CRM is the is the only platform that is actually architected or built to suit digital customer journeys. So you can have, all of your potential customers, your prospects, leads, customers, everybody in one elegant place, so that you know exactly what's the next step with everybody. Here's where I think Vidphone and our video commerce is really a standout. For a long time, commerce or e-commerce has been about buying products online. And most often it's buying products within your own country. Now, the whole point of the internet is that it's global by design. And the bigger or the faster growing segment of the economy is actually the services economy. But till today, there has been no way for digital services to be delivered completely online. So with Vidphone, you can have all kinds of consumer services in your listings. You can also have products. You can sell anything from a 10 crore house to a website design, or maybe even maybe a yoga class. Everything in one place. And the best thing is that you can sell these cross-border. With Vidphone, and especially the digital services, a web developer or let's say a yoga teacher in India would be having a thriving community of customers all around the world. And that is what actually we want to enable here. We want to enable that free flow of knowledge, of exchange, so that value can go from where it should go, to where it should go. So that's the sales module. And of course, the most advanced communications module that you would find on a SaaS platform. Everything from vMail, which we call video mail. It gives you the best parts of both video conferencing as well as email, where you can actually send video messages to each other. Video meetings. The beauty of Vidphone meetings is that everybody has their own personalized rooms. So if I go to this room, you will see that it's vidphone.me/room/Vidphone. No more unknown links, no more long URLs. Something very, very simple. And you can also customize the Vidphone rooms. You can go ahead and with the settings, you can change the kind of view. You can add wonderful backgrounds to kind of suit your ambiance or suit your style. We have a video scheduler where you can easily, your customers or your prospects can easily book video appointments. Of course, one of the most robust webinar platforms available. We also have multiple additional features like call to actions, etc., where you can actually take payments right inside the webinar. The only platform in the world where you can actually take payments inside the app on a webinar platform. The video chatbot, you can actually put in this small widget and directly your website visitors can video chat with your sales or support teams. A beautiful virtual office. I've always hated scheduled video meetings. With the Vidphone office, you just come inside, everyone's got their own private office links. You can take a seat. Your other colleagues all over the world or wherever they may be sitting, come and sit right inside your virtual office. And you could talk to them just like you talk to them on the office floor. You can bring in people into meetings and they can leave as they like. An extremely fluid and an organic work culture. So this is the level of advancement that we bring into the game right now. And most importantly, it's all about the financials. So of course, this is a test account. I mean, it's the Vidphone account. So all of your earnings and your payouts, everything over here. So, just putting things together. Vidphone is an all-in-one business in a box. Everything that you need to do everything that has to do with collaboration, with content, with building your community, with commerce, everything right now on your screen. This is, of course, the brand dashboard. What I'll do is I'll just quickly show you also uh, the brands. Sorry, that's the affiliates dashboard. I'll also show you the brand dashboard. I'm sorry, that was actually the I think it's getting logged in here. So anyway, we could run you through the other the affiliates dashboard a little later because I'm actually logged in here on this webinar. So let me just get to that later. But I think you get what I'm saying. All of your data, the entire customers, the products, your finance, everything in one place. So that was about the features and benefits. We have some bonus for action takers. We like people who act. And one of the most important things is that we give you completely free consulting to be able to help you with your campaigns and help you with actually growing your business. We call VidPhone the value stack for identity, content, communication, commerce, and your community all in one place. So what would be the total value? The whole thing is that if somebody told you that money is not an object, money, there is no limits, what would you pay so that you have for yourself a scalable and sustainable business that will put money into your account week after week? So before we reveal that, and I don't want to get into the pricing discussion now, but all I want to say is this. The price that you pay for VidPhone is 10% of the value that you will be generating for yourself. And of course, VidPhone, there is limited availability. We are not a video tool that people can just come free and kind of abuse the platform. We definitely want to work with people who are like-minded, people who are driven, people who will co-create, and also people who have a sense of ethics and values. So limited availability. And now coming to the CTA, what do you have to do? I'll get to the Q&A after that. So the next steps, all you need to do is get into vidphone.me. That's the URL, vidphone.me. And if you don't have an account, click on Get Started. Very, very quickly, you can fill a few fields. I'm obviously logged in here. So, okay. So you can basically, fill in your details. With a few clicks, you're in. You have access to this wonderful platform that you can actually use to go ahead. Once you create your account, spend some time on the setup. With VidPhone, you get your own webinar or your live streaming channel. You get your own meeting room. You get your scheduling room. You get your video profile. You get your virtual office. So my suggestion is that you spend some time on the setup. Also put in your listings. What is it that you want to sell? And explore the trial. And once you're done with that, feel free to schedule a free video consultation. We are happy to help you go where you want to go. One of the happiest things running the business is helping our customers achieve their goals. So if you want to be a customer of ours, you have my assurance that the entire team is behind you. The app is, as you can see, we bring advancement into the game. And most importantly, it's going to be value for money. We are not one of those, overpriced, underperforming solutions. I want to now get to the Q&A. Just maybe take 2-3 questions very quickly. A few people were also asking a few things offline, which I would love to, just go through as well. So, Manjunath, good to see you here. SG, Aishri, Akhil, Chandni, wonderful to have all of you here. Any questions? Happy to take. But I will answer very quickly 2 to 3, things that people have asked me a lot. Right. The first question that I get very often is, what's next after video meetings? Right. So everyone's trying to do remote work, hybrid work, using scheduled video meeting tools. Now, everybody knows that the productivity has taken a hit in most places, massive job cuts, and even recently, the former CEO of Google, Eric Schmidt, made a very interesting statement. He said, the reason Google is falling behind in AI is because the employees or the people at Google have prioritized comfort over success. So I always say that conferencing was great as a tool, but what we really need is outcomes. And the next, beyond video meetings and webinars is actually what you're seeing on the screen, is actually video commerce. Now, video commerce, not just for creating a category or a market, but more importantly, to help the lifestyle of our end users. Again, coming back to my four pillars of good lifestyle: health, work, activities, and relationships. So the video commerce solution would help our end users improve their lifestyle, as opposed to a lot of the others in the market who I believe are kind of affecting in a bad way a lot of the lifestyles of the users. The second question that I get quite often is, how much time should I spend on this whole VidPhone affiliate? Well, bottom line is that depends on what you want to achieve. If you want to make serious money as an individual, you would need to put in certain amount of serious time. If you just want to use it as some kind of video chat tool or just a meeting tool, you could use it that way as well. So it really depends on the outcomes, but I would say that spending your time on video first platforms would save you at least half the time that you would probably spend physically. And I'm being conservative about that. If you're in a city like Bangalore, with the traffic, I think everybody understands that time is money. So run it 100% hybrid. So probably 60-70% of what it may take for you to do that elsewhere, right? So these are a couple of big questions that I keep getting from some people. How much time should I spend on the affiliate thing? And secondly, what's next in video? I think that's pretty much the end. I'm super excited and I'm really, really happy to have shared all of this with you. Thank you for spending a good 45 minutes with me and our team. So as you know, the next steps: go to vidphone.me, create your free account, and set up and start exploring the platform. See you on the other side. Have a wonderful weekend, everybody. And always keep improving. Thank you.